Do you think it's wrong for us as artists and businesses to ask for help, for ask
No.
our people for
Yeah,
money and support, you know?
Yeah.
Because some people
No.
might, you know what I mean?
If the artist and I'm only saying this because I've been told this to myself, is that I feel like I do inspire people, and I do have like a standpoint or like a perspective that people want to hear. But how can I put it? What was the question again? What was the question one more time?
Should artists and businesses ask for support?
Yes.
Like financial support
Okay.
from their...
Okay. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, I think that you should. I think that you very much so should ask for funds. But what I was going to say was that you have to be, the people have to be willing to see that you want it enough, if that makes sense. And it has to be giving them something. Like you have to only be, this sounds kind of crazy, but you have to be sacrificing yourself for their betterment and entertainment in that sense. And they'll be willing to give you money. And I think that the people should vet that more so that they can be willing to give. But I think there's so many people that are living in a facade and they're saying they're doing it for this culture, they're doing it for this, and people are still giving them money anyway to do it, you know what I'm saying? And still like to make it so. Yeah, I think that we should get paid, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I think we as artists should get paid. I think we should ask for money. We should do it.
Yeah.
There it can get to like a complex thing of like who should be asking for that money and what you have to be doing to like be asking for money, or like what has to, but that's neither here nor there. I think if I'm gonna stand on my, you know, my black culture and shit, like we deserve it. Like whatever bread we do to be artistic and be out there, and like as long as it's being progressive, as long as it's actually being progressive, and not saying like a twerking song or a song talking about throwing ass, or it isn't being progressive, because it is. Like there's songs like depending on how it's being placed in the culture, could be progressive. But I think that like that's where the money should be funneled into, is like people that we see that are actually progressing our culture and willing to do that for this culture of music and things like that. Because there are a lot of people that are getting paid to really just like all on themselves. Like they just all on themselves. Like they get all this money and then they're like, I'm great, I'm the best, I know it, blah, blah, blah. And really, we need that money to go to an entity that can funnel that shit somewhere else. I'm not saying give the money out, but know ways to let that shit grow and like put that money somewhere and have to let the culture grow, or it doesn't just grow that one character. It actually makes an impact on everything that everybody's doing. And everybody can get a bag. Because like I said, I don't give a fuck what anybody's talking about. They are printing money every day. There is nowhere that you cannot get money. They're printing money every day. Do not tell me that you cannot get bread. You can get bread. Go get it. Go for it. I think that's it. Yeah.